This is Character Asked It. You already know Character did it. I am here with a good friend of mine, someone that we've been on a hustle together for a while now. 92 Montie, bro. Tell us about yourself. What the fuck do you do?
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? It's your boy. I'm basically, I'm a rapper slash R&B artist. I guess that's how we would put it. I really don't have a genre, so I think it's just like I just be like throwing myself into like a puddle and just see what happens. But I just make music, man. Like I just make music for the soul. Hopefully, somebody, connects with my shit the way I do it.
No doubt, man. So how old are you?
Shit, I just turned 31 August 31st.
And where are you from?
I'm from Mississippi originally, but right now I live in Arizona. So, we on a journey in life and in music.
Tell me about coming up, man. Tell me about coming up in Mississippi.
Man, it was tragic. Where I come from, now we have 3.5 stoplights. But when I was
Hold on, what's a half a stoplight, bro?
One of those ones, when it blinks, it ain't like really a green, yellow, red type shit.
It's just there for aesthetic, like
it's just there to look good. Like it ain't even like, that type of shit. But like, yeah, it's like I grew up in a small town, like everybody knew each other. And, I played football, all types of shit. I mean, it was just like, you growing up in a small town type environment. And like I was into music in high school, but then like other endeavors happened and I ended up starting a family at a young age, and I just put the mic down. So I was like, I'm just gonna be a dad at this point. This is
how old were you?
I was 20 when I got married.
How old were you when your kid was born?
I was I just turned 21. My son was born. So I had all that happened in like, I say in a year's time. I got married. I had my first son. She was basically my first girlfriend because I didn't do girlfriends at that point in time. And it was like, shit, all this is happening so fast. Like now I just got to figure out how to be an adult now. Like there was never a point in period where it was just like, okay, let me figure out what I want to do. I was just thrown into the fire. See if I can do it.
Just find out ways you can make money.
Hell yeah, that's basically about it. Self-taught and a lot of shit. Electrician, fucking construction, all types of things. Yesterday I just took my test for my HVAC license.
Oh no shit! Hell yeah!
I got that, so I'm like, I have all these things in my head that I know I can do, and then I do it, and it's like, oh, okay, let's try this now. It's just like I'm never comfortable. Like I want to be so fucking much. It's crazy.
I feel that, man. I feel that, bro. How long were you married?
I was married for 8 years.
How'd that go?
It was up and down. I mean, it was a marriage. I mean, we had to learn to grow each other, and we did this shit young. So it was like, as that young love is like, okay, that shit's strong. But once you start to get older and you start to learning different things about a person, it's like, okay, well, can you live with this? Is this something that you want to do? It wasn't all bad. I mean, we grew apart. Let's say that. We'll just say that we grew apart.
No, I feel that, bro. And I think that's a big thing about when, people get married in their early 20s and they get divorced later on. It's not that they didn't love each other in the first place, but you are not who you're going to be when you're 20 years old. You don't know what interests you're going to develop. You don't know what passions you're going to develop, and you don't know what kind of person you're going to become. Your 20s is such a time to find yourself. People consider the teenage years a time to find yourself. No, no one knows who the fuck they are when they're teenagers. I don't care who you are.
Right.
But your 30s, man, your 30s is kind of like a sense of freedom because you're not too old to enjoy life, man. You're not, I mean, you're in better shape than I am, but my body don't feel like it did before. But you're not as dumb as you were in your 20s.
That part, you learn more. You learn from all your mistakes. I have this thing. It's every L is a lesson. So it's like,
say that again.
hell yeah, every L is a lesson. Like if you don't learn from your losses, then you ain't doing something right. You ain't doing that shit right. It's gonna hit you again. So it's like you learn from this shit and you try to better that shit every day, man. It's like, yeah, you gonna stumble because I do this shit every day. Like I fuck up. Like I'm not even gonna lie, but I at least learn something from what I did. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be something, crazy. You can be like, oh, okay, well, I know I shouldn't have did that shit. So, let's never do that shit again. It's basically like for real. Like, we're not gonna go down that road again. Okay, cool. Have conversations with myself. I'm my own best friend. Like, it's wild because like this is basically my first time talking to somebody, like just letting them inside my shit, because I feel like I may be a little psycho, but like I said, I'm my own best friend. I have conversations with myself. I talk myself through a lot of shit, and we done got to where we are by doing that shit, and it's like I don't see it no other way. Like, yeah, I accept friendship, I accept all that shit, but like I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm gonna tell myself, yeah, you fucking up, bro. Like, you off on the wrong foot. You gotta, step up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be better I'm trying to leave a legacy. That's what I'm trying to do.
And that's the way you gotta be, man. You'll never be able to fix yourself if you don't see yourself what you're doing wrong. Anybody, a million people could tell you what you're doing wrong, but if you don't see it yourself, you'll never fix it.
That shit. It's always gonna be like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit wrong. It's always y'all doubting on me, y'all hating on me or some shit like that. No, they ain't. They telling you the truth, stupid motherfucker. You just gotta listen.
Facts, bro. So you've been in the music for a while, and I know how I met you, but I'm not gonna tell any of the stories. So the music hustle you're on right now, tell me about where it started back up and where you're at right now, man.
So after my divorce, I moved to Arizona, and I was basically lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, I knew I could work. I knew I could get a job anywhere because I could do it whatever I put my mind to, but what did I actually want to do? I knew that I always had like this love for music. Like, I can just hear a song, maybe a couple lines, and like I damn near know it, like from the rip. And it's kind of crazy to me. Like, I don't know how, but I just do. But like, it was January of this year. Yeah, January of this year. I started on BandLab. I seen some I forgot what I was doing. I think I was scrolling through Instagram, and I had seen some shit about BandLab, and they was like, take your studio anywhere. I was like, ain't no fucking way this shit's real. Yeah, I downloaded it, and this shit actually worked. I actually released, I think, 2-3 songs off of BandLab onto Spotify just to see what would happen. And doing that shit, I ran into my best friend from, way across the water, fucking Jeremy Burns. I ran into him. He's my fucking producer.
Jay Burns Music. Check him out. Follow him up.
For sure. Follow my boy. He got some sick shit. Like, and then it's only getting better. Like, it's crazy. Like, his work ethic is top tier. But yeah, like, I hooked up with Jeremy Burns. We started, linking up or whatever, and he put me in this group chat on Instagram. And I'm like, I don't really do group chats, but like, yeah, sure, cool, I'll go in it. And it was all these motherfuckers that just did like all types of shit. Like, there was photographers, like artists, there was people that made album covers, there was fucking producers, there was whatever it was, you name it, it was in this group. And that's where I met you. And Biani and fucking Asylum. And that's why I met all the guys, man. It's just like, it's a fucking collective. And it's a wild fucking story. It's like, nah, that shit can't be real. Like, nah, really, it happened like that. It was just like a spur of the moment type thing. It was just like, okay, we just gonna dump me in this little group chat here and see what happens. And like, it was just organic as fuck. And I like that shit. Like, I don't want anything first. I don't want nothing to be fucking, fake or whatever. Like there was fights in there. There was arguments. There was shit. There was real shit.
Absolutely, bro. There's drama in them GCs, man.
See, but like the real ones stuck. The real ones stayed, and the real ones, they stayed around, and we really bonded, and that shit's forever. Like that shit ain't gonna go nowhere.
Facts, bro. And you found me from that GC. You reached out to me personally, and that's kind of one of the things that I want to talk to you about. Is the fact that the reason why I was so apt to put you in more group chats and in more personal group chats and things that I think have helped you a lot too, because I mean it's helped you and I and everyone else in that closer knit chat that we're talking about grow. But the reason why I was so apt to help you was because you reached out to me like a human. A lot of these people have these like generic messages they send people, or they just start sending them reels randomly and stuff. But what I think is so key to growing on social media is trying to connect with people as humans.
Right. And honestly, that was hard for me. Like, actually doing this is kind of hard for me because I don't really talk to people. Like, I don't conversate that well. So it's kind of fuck everything. I'm learning as I go. Like I don't even know if I'll be comfortable enough to do a show on stage, but I want to do that shit. Like I'm gonna do it. It's not no I want to, but like it's so organic, and like that's what I want to be, because I want somebody to see me as a person instead of just whatever the fuck I do. That's how I see everybody else. Like I see you as a person. I see everybody as a person. Yes, they have their hustles. Yes, they have their own way to think. They have whatever. But at the end of the day, we all people. So it's like I'm gonna treat you how you want me, I want to be treated, because that's what my mom always taught me. Shit, just and then she always said, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. So it's like that. I take that shit to heart. So may all peace be with you, peace and love and all that good shit. Like, but we ain't gotta conversate. But if we do, we locked in. Like, if we like this, we locked in.
Absolutely, bro. And you stepped outside of your safety bounds and you reached out to people, and you've been growing, and you just posted something today about a huge accomplishment that you've reached. And tell me about that accomplishment, man.
Well, I just hit 10K on fucking Spotify.
Dude, that's huge, man. What'd you have in January when you first joined this group chat that you don't normally do? This isn't my thing. When was that? What were you at then?
I think
like nothing.
0.
Like nothing. Like no, it's okay. So, but you stepped out those bounds, bro, and 8 months to 10 months later, now you're at 10K. You're at 10K.
And it's crazy. Like I'm still learning like the whole Spotify thing. Like I'm doing it basically all like by myself. So it's like there's a lot of shit that I don't know, but I'm still learning this shit. And it's like it fluctuates. So I don't really know how to. Excuse me. I don't really know how to, I guess, read it correctly, but like, yeah, like, obviously the numbers don't fucking lie. So like, I gotta be doing something.
You're doing something right. That's exactly what I'm. You can't fucking deny that, man.
Oh, like I'm happy as fuck. Like, I call my mom.
Yo, you should call your mom. I'm happy for you, bro. Like I've seen your growth, and it's exponential. It is exponential, bro. Like, and it's just gonna keep going up, bro. You keep on this hustle, you're just gonna keep going up, man. I know that's a huge accomplishment, but I want to hear about your biggest accomplishments in life and in music if it's not that, but I think that might be it with music. But tell me about your biggest accomplishments.
Biggest accomplishments? To be honest with you, it's just being a dad, man. Just being a good father, basically just trying to do everything right. That's my biggest accomplishment because I could be doing a lot of shit wrong. Like I could be fucking up, but I'm trying to not to. Like so, yeah, I done worked. I done got like certificates and shit like that. But that's like it's crazy because none of that shit matters because I'm doing it for my two little homies. Like until I get them straight, I'm not satisfied. So I ain't accomplished shit yet.
I love that, bro. I love that. What have been the biggest obstacles that you've had to overcome?
Shit. Not putting my trust in everybody since like now I'm trying to be more open and more, I guess, and network more. I've talked to a lot of people and I'm not even gonna lie, I've gotten fucked over a lot. Like I learned from it. I was like, oh hell no, I know that ain't real. That can't be real. So I learned from those L's.
From those lessons, not losses, lessons.
I've learned from those lessons, and being away from my sons. My sons are in Mississippi. That's one of my biggest obstacles because like I have my head in one spot, but like I'm still splitting too. Like it's still like I'm still in Mississippi because we FaceTime every day. We play Call of Duty, NBA 2K. We play whatever, you name it. But like in my song, FaceTimes don't really mean shit. Like I want to hold you. Like I need to see you. So the plan is Arizona's not gonna be my home for too much longer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be back in Mississippi probably in a couple months. We'll see how that shit goes. And you know that means I'll be closer to a lot more shit, which means you remember that little video shit we was talking about? Yeah, I think it's about time for that shit.
All right, bro. Yeah, and you know what? I've talked to a lot of artists about doing annual interviews, just a little timestamp of what's going on. I'd love to do that with you, and I can't wait to see what the fuck you say in an interview in a year, man.
So yeah, it's gonna be crazy because I'm not stopping.
Exactly.
The stuff that I got lined up, the songs that I got in the bag. They crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. They crazy. I've only gotten better, and I've been working with the sounds, getting those better, getting them Chris Jeremy. Jay Burns been fucking with me. He been teaching me shit. It's only up from him, man. It's just I can't wait. Like I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. What does success in life and in music look like to you?
Success in music is my music being able to help somebody. It doesn't have to be shit a million. Yeah, that'll be good. It'd be good to be known worldwide. It'd be good to be, that guy. But as long as my music can help somebody get them through their day, make them feel, okay, yeah, this is hard, but we can do this. As long as it does that for somebody, shit will accomplish something. And if everything go right, we'll touch a lot of people with my music. I feel it. I feel it deep. It's in there.
Hell yeah, man. What about in life?
In life, I want to be more than what people expect of me. Like I've always been, the misfit. I've always been the one that just been like, I don't know if it'll make it. But I've always proved it wrong, and I want to continue to do that. So, to be honest, is maybe on some cocky shit, some ego type shit. I want to shut that shit in their face. I do. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, it is what it is. Like, you say I can't do this shit, but watch this. That's all it is.
Respect to that, bro. Honestly, that's not some cocky shit because there have been so many people. I already know because I know my own personal situation. So many people that just don't understand what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. But that day where you get to show them where they can't help but see, oh, that's why. That's why he's been doing what he's doing.
Right? Then they want to be like, oh shit, we.
Remember me? Remember me? Nah, I don't.
Yeah, nah, I remember. I'm gonna remember that shit to the day I die. That's gonna be me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's the Virgo in me. I know, brothers. Is don't tell me no because I gotta prove you wrong. Like,
yep.
I got you.
That's my fuel. That's my fuel.
Right.
Like, thank you, kinda, but I'm gonna prove you wrong. You know.
I appreciate it. Like,
if you could go back and tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
Don't stop doing music, bro. Don't. Like, no matter what, you are definitely gonna be a good dad. You're definitely gonna be like a good person. But don't stop music. Whatever you do, don't stop. Because that was one thing that, like, I do regret. Like, because I don't know where it would have took me at that point. Like, it's a thought. You never know. Like, it's like, oh shit, I probably could have been, yeah, probably, maybe. We don't know because we didn't try.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, bro. But everything makes us who we are, you know?
Never stop trying. That's what I tell them. That's it. Never stop trying. Whatever you do, don't stop.
I feel that, bro. Before we end this, is there any kind of sentiment or life lesson that you want to leave for anybody watching?
Man, I don't know, man. Just when everything feels like it's, headed downhill, it only means it only means that there's one way to go. Like, it's only up from here. So it's just like, yeah, you feel like you're at rock bottom. You can't go no lower. Okay, start climbing.
Start climbing.
Just, I don't know, man. It took me a minute to get to where I am, though. But I won't stop. I'm not stopping. So you can say no. Whoever say, oh shit, your music's trash. Okay, cool. Somebody like that shit. Appreciate you for your opinion. What don't you like about it, though? Let me know. Rhymes too slow? Ooh, I got something for that. Boom. Too heartfelt? Ooh, I got something for that. Boom. Okay, cool. Prove me wrong. Show me something, boy. Let me see some. Hey, listen. I just want to be the best. That's it.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you sharing everything you did with us. This has been 92 Montie. Follow him up. Hit him up. Been a great conversation on Karikter Asked It. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace out.